Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and the shit show just gets shittier or actually more tasty, depending on you like this shit or not. Like for me, I love this shit, because yeah, I'm slightly not slightly, I'm quite pro Trump. So whatever Trump is stirring in United States, I'm very happy because I'm also happen to be quite pro West, and because it's in my country's benefit, if there's a no strong United States. So I'm happy with all these reforms that's currently happening in United States. And the latest crazy shit, this one again is relating to USAID, is that USAID money has been used to fund media, and it's shocking news. This is the breaking news for the past 24 hours, and yeah, everyone is having a field day. Like, so Politico, the great Politico received $8.1 million, $8.2 million if you use another one. So from 237 transactions over the across like multiple years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, across around 6 years plus, they receive 8.2 million, and generally is all more or less around Biden's reign, and this just get worse and worse and worse and worse. And in 2024, in the election year, they get the most money. Guess what they do with that money? What kind of article they are prompted to do? Yeah, I don't need to say too much. Because you are smart. So pat yourself on the back. Wow, you're so smart. So this is crazy, and the most ridiculous thing on this money that is funded into media is where the money come from, who is funding, and it's mind blowing. You have the Department of I doubt you can see this. The Department of Health and Human Service, Department of the Interior, the Energy, Agriculture, Commerce, and then they have the Office of the Secretary, then the Department of States, FDA. What the hell is happening, man? Yeah, like what? So it's really very confusing. Like the money, they don't just give one shot. It's like it comes from here and there, here and there. It's meaning that it's actually very hard to trace. And this is also why Doge is quite unprecedented and mind-blowing, because they got whiz kids, very super good programming kids. They're able to crunch these numbers probably through AI and programming logic, and able to just crunch and understand everything in a very, very short time. And so yeah, and then we get all this tasty shit that we can eat now. Do you like to eat shit now? So anyway, and not just Politico, AP as well, Associated Press, which is supposed to be an independent media, right? It's like a one of this, everybody publishes AP, without thought, and AP is actually one of the better ones, and yeah, but somehow they are taking money from United States, and $19.5 million in government contracts, mostly from the State Department and the US Agency for Global Media. So like, come on, man, give me some dough. DPA needs funding. Why the money is all going to them? I needed some. I could have been pro-Ukrainians. Like I could have Slava Ukraini. Every video, but no, they don't give me. So yeah. So I tell the truth. So the AP pocketed $600,000 from the feds, 87 directly from the State Department, 87% of it. So AP supposed to spin the narrative, according to Mario. I'm not sure. So you can see USA spending.gov. So this is probably a new thingy. I never saw this website before. But yeah, 600,000 from 13 transactions. And see that 24, 23, 22, 21, they have been getting money even during the Trump's era. But of course, during the first term of Trump don't really know a lot of things. He simply depended on the Republicans to do the work, to fill in all the blanks, all the positions, and yeah, and then he was struggling then to fight the battles all over the place, and yeah, so interesting that AP is actually funded by the U.S. government, and has been going for quite some time. So though this is yeah, mind blowing as well. Yeah, so now this confirmation, that US, these are all not very independent, per se. AP. Yeah, $19 million. Oh my freaking god, no. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is. No, and what else? Reuters, and the Reuters one is actually interesting because the 9 million was given to active social engineering defense, large scale social deception. What the? So anyway, so this by the Department of Defense, the DoD. So this is a contract, and so recipient Thomson Reuters Special Services, and its start date was 2018. That was during the Trump's era, and closed in 2022. So this was by the Department of Defense during yeah, what happened in 2022? There's the COVID year. Is it COVID year? 2020 is COVID, right? So 2016, 17, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, the 2020 is COVID year. So 2022 is under Biden. So yeah. Description: active social engineering defense, large scale social deception. What the hell, man? What did Reuters do? What are they being asked to do, man? So professional scientific technical service, research development in the physical engineering and life sciences. Huh. Why would you give money to Reuters to do research in nanotech, in life sciences, and R&D, defense system, electronic communication equipment? So applied research, exploratory development. So they are actually spending money to see whether they can manipulate you. And I think it's pretty successful. Most media just copy and paste Reuters without thought, generally speaking. So outlay obligated 9 million, awarded amount 9 million. So $9 million to Reuters. Tasty, man. So good. I also want a piece of the pie, man. So and Mario again, this time round, New York Times. Of course, New York Times is expected. This is like everybody also know New York Times is like nonsense, right? It's just fake news media. So, and why is it so fake? Because it received the most money. Biggest spender, the Human and Health Services, $26.9 million, with National Science Foundation at $19.15 million, and then even NASA, Pentagon, and DOJ. So yeah, so New York Times, so much money, so nice, yum yum yum, so tasty. Yeah, Education Department. Okay, so you have the Department of Health, Human Services, National Science Foundation. Somehow NASA have to pay money to New York Times. Why NASA need to pay money to New York Times? New York Times is helping to build rockets. Now, I don't understand. Commerce, Defense, Department of Defense. So yeah, it is bribes. Like it is bribes to ask them to not report on certain things. And the NASA give them money. Stop praising Elon Musk. So yeah, Department of Treasury, Securities and Exchange Commissions. Like why is the stock exchange yeah, then this Department of Justice need to pay money, State Department. So much weird shit, so many weird things. And Department of Health and Services. So 2020, so they pay a lot of money during, particularly over the COVID era. So this probably to shut up New York Times to to follow narrative. I think that's probably why so much money was being given. And yeah, it is there was during Trump. I think it's not even Trump era. You see, it's October 2020. Then after that, yeah, that's coming to the closing stage. October, November, December. Yeah, it's starting from Biden. So from the Biden era start, the fundings just shot up, and yeah, this probably all regarding COVID, disinformation, or counter disinformation. So, and then after that, there is all the way up to the election, which means that yeah, they definitely spending a lot on yeah, anti-Trump stuff for sure, by the look of it. And then guess what? ISW, but this ISW one is interesting. This actually through this charity graph. I'm not sure if this is related to the government funding. There is government funding. So this image is big. So the total money flowing through all these charities is a lot. It's actually $17 billion. But not all the money goes to ISW. ISW ultimately only received like 10 million. So this $10 million, I don't think you can see. Yeah. $10 million. So this ISW, but how the money flows through, it goes through a lot of foundations, and charity nonsense. And the one in red is those that have high taxpayer funds. And of course, they have a lot of taxpayer money, and probably some parts actually got flow to the next fund. So it's very crazy. You go from one fund to another fund to another fund, and then it's just flow, and then eventually, it leads to ISW, the Institute for the Study of War, clean, without taxpayer money. Although the thing about the taxpayer money is probably inside it, but you can't tell. Like the money just appear somewhere somehow. So this is just shocking. And what's more a bit more shocking is that money is not just used on media, but money is also used on Hollywood stars. So the tweet by David Z shows, and this is I verified. I think this is actually correct. A lot of people have been sharing this. Hollywood stars are actually paid to go to Ukraine. So apparently, these Hollywood stars did not go to Ukraine on their own accord. And particularly the most shocking one is Sean Penn, because Sean Penn actually gave me the deepest impression, because he was praising Zelensky no end, and he even was like he made a film about Ukraine, heroes and whatnot. So, and Angelina Jolie received $20 million for just going to Kiev and just meet with the people. What kind of stupid people actually plan this, man? She was there just a few days and she earned $20 million. There must be a lot of kickback somewhere, somehow. So there is Van Damme, Ben Stiller, Sean Penn, Orlando Bloom, and Angelina Jolie. And Angelina Jolie gets the most money. And yeah, this is shocking. And just some photos, this Sean Penn, yeah, he was praising him, praising Zelensky to the sky, and then even gave him his Oscar, yeah, and made Zelensky really, really happy. And of course, you have, the Ben Stiller. Yeah, I'm not sure why he was there. This was all in 2022 when these are happening. I was like, why are all these things happening? Like, it don't make sense to me. And then of course you have Legolas. Yeah, you're wearing UNICEF. It's just illogical. I think it's more like they asked Zelensky, who would you really like to meet? Then Zelensky said that I really love Lord of the Ring. I really love Legolas, and yeah, that happened. So and this is the quote by Sean Penn. I believe with everything in my heart that this is a man, which referring to Zelensky, of love, of intelligence, and courage. And then he is probably wanting to cry and say, I still believe that leading with love is proving itself to be the most powerful weapon on earth. And I saw this. I was like, I saw this tweet. I literally wanted to laugh. because I remember Sean Penn, saying all sort of crazy shit regarding Zelensky. So yeah. So anyway, this is what it is. So now the question is, yeah, will they still be operating? Because given some rumors is that the staff at Politico actually have their pay delayed. So there was some kind of technical error. They didn't get their salary, and yeah, you can see this is the staff say that, dear team, there's some payroll issues. So apparently the technical error was resolved. Yeah. So they probably get paid, but delayed, I guess. But I think without this funding, yeah, not sure if they can survive. Maybe they could. But we shall see. I'm just surprised and not surprised at the same time. So anyway, that's why fake news media exists. Now you know. So thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next update.